Hello guys, welcome back to more Tales of Cold Steel Nightmare mode. In this episode, we will be doing the quest, starting with the optional quest, which I believe is located in the campus. The question is which part? Oh, the student union building, apparently. There you go. Hey girl, how you doing? Pardon me, you're Colette from class 4, right? I believe you submitted a request to the student council. Yeah, I did, but you're that guy from class 7. You should join the student council when I wasn't looking. Nothing like that, I just decided to help them out with some of their work. Student council president told me to handle your request. Oh, so that's how it is. Well, we're both first years, but you seem so much more grown up than me. The people in class 7 must be amazing. Haha, it's no big deal. So you wrote that you need help looking for your student notebook. Yeah, I've been looking everywhere I could think of since this morning, but there's no sign of it. So does that mean you're going to start looking right away? They say that if one person wasn't able to help me, they send someone else to do it. I see, so that's how Toa has this all arranged. Well, yeah, let's accept her request right now. Sure, you can count on me. Really, thank you so much. Before we get too excited, I think I'll need a bit more information to have any hope of finding it. Can you tell me when you first noticed you dropped your notebook? It was right after school yesterday when I went to borrow a book from the library. You can't borrow books without your notebook, so I went to take it out, and I couldn't because it wasn't there. Yesterday after school, got it. So when was the last time you remember having it? Probably when classes had finished for the day yesterday, when I was still in the classroom. I remember using it to take notes while I was talking with my friends, so I definitely had it then. I guess I must have dropped it somewhere between my classroom and the library. I see, that narrows it down quite a bit. Just stop anywhere on your way to the library though. Well, after I left the main building, I came here to the student union. Pretty sure I went to the library after that. That should be everywhere I went. Right, so there really aren't that many places where you could have dropped it. The best way to go about this seems to be to split up and search the main building and the area surrounding it, I think. Yeah, that's just what I was going to ask you to do actually. I'm hoping it's there, cause I searched the library from top to bottom this morning. The roof tops out because the janitor said he didn't notice it when he was doing his morning cleaning rounds. Unless he stole it. Main building it is then. So do you think I should start with the classrooms? No, I don't think you need to check them at all. I searched my classroom yesterday and I didn't go into any of the others. It'd probably be a good idea to focus on the halls and the rest areas in there. I have a feeling that if it's in the main building, it's going to be on the second floor somewhere. Thanks for the info. I'll head over there and take a look around. But if you have like that huge of a hunch, why not just check it out yourself? You can stay here at the student union and keep up your search. Okay, will do. Thanks for agreeing to help me out. Fine, I'll forgive you just because you're cute. So let's go to the second floor. Alright, where could it be? Where is it? Oh, yeah, this one. That should be it. But I should check the inside just to be sure. We'll pick up the student notebook and check the identification field. Unless there's another identical Colette running around, this is the one. She'll be happy to see this. I should get it back to her as soon as I can. That's a really easy task to do. Like really easy. Here you go, madam. You should find it. Yeah, assuming this is actually a notebook. Why don't you check it just to be sure? Thanks. You're right, it really is mine. Oh, thank goodness. This It's the only form of ID we students have, so it wouldn't have been awful if I lost it. Especially since our instructor would have chewed my head off if I needed to get another one issued. Thanks so much for your help, Reed. I'm sorry, I'm just so relieved. You're actually crying? I didn't know it was so important to you. Still, I'm glad I was able to help you out. By the way, where did you end up finding it? Oh, you know, the sofas on the second floor of the main building that people use as a rest area. It was on one of those, sort of in the gap between the cushions. The sofas on the second floor. Oh, I guess I did relax there for a while. To think of it, I think I dropped it when sitting down once before. I heard it falling out of my pocket at that time, though, so I didn't end up losing it. Why would sitting down do that? What pocket do you usually put your notebook in? Well, one of my skirt pockets usually. That makes sense. A lot of the boys use their pants pockets too. But you might want to try using your jacket pocket from now on. It's not going to fall out of there. That's where I usually put mine, and I've never had any problems. Unless you're doing some acrobatic like activities, it won't be a problem. Jacket pocket, we've got those. Well, I don't know if the girls' jackets are different than the guys are, but I don't see why you wouldn't. Hold on, let me check. Oh wow, you're right. I had no idea this was even here. Sometimes it be like that. There's no way my notebook will ever fall out of one of these. Thanks for the tip. That should solve all my pocket problems. Happy to have been of service. You've really been a big help today. This really doesn't make up for it, but would you accept this as a little token of my thanks? I'll gladly accept that. An accessory? Hold on, I couldn't possibly... Why not, Ween? You deserve it. Don't worry about it. I bought one for myself the other day, but I ended up ordering two by mistake. Wow, she's such a klutz. Can't really use both at once, so it makes sense to give it to someone else who might be able to do something with it. Well, if you're sure, thanks. And that's my line. Well, thanks again for everything, Ween. But yeah, that's actually really useful to give to, I guess, Elliot. Or Ween, actually. Yeah. Are you selling right now? Oh, you are. But we can't buy anything useful yet here. Except for the teal bomb. Let's buy two of them. Alright. Now let's visit Laura first before we do the other quests. Girl, what you doing? My old friend Alan apparently joined the fasting club, so I thought I'd pay him a little visit. Seems really busy right now though. I wouldn't want to interrupt. Maybe I'll stop by some other time. Yo Alan, your girlfriend is here. Maybe you should talk to her. And of course, Patrick isn't just a noble, he's skilled with a sword. Are nobles really that much better than us? Alan, if you lose focus with a sword in your hand, you're liable to have one run to you. Right, sorry. Hey, Patrick. Give me your uniform, I can assume you're part of Class 7. That's right, mind if I ask who you are? My name is Patrick, I'm from Class 1. Class 1, huh? That's one of the upper classes, right? I'm Wien Schwarzer, pleased to meet you. Do you really think the feeling is mutual? Couldn't in good conscience say I was pleased to meet anyone from some pathetic group of nobody's calling itself a class. What an insecure guy. While you're at this academy, it would serve you well to remember your place. We wouldn't want commoners to start thinking a little special treatment makes them better than nobles now, would we? The thought couldn't have been further from my mind. Thanks for the advice. This guy's a real peach. Yeah, what a snowflake. Well, forget about the guy, let's just visit Laura. There she is. Hey girl. Well, look at how cool that second year with the blue hair is. I've been checking out the different sports clubs, but I think this one might just be the one for me. Maybe if I join, I'll be able to get as confident and strong as she is. Is she confusing Laura for a second year? I guess she does bring a second year vibe. You know, that kind of capable vibe. Good day, Irene. Have you come for a swim too? Not quite. I'm surprised the swimming club's active at this time of the year though. But it's true that winter swimming isn't for everyone. The water is rather chilly, but I think it makes for good training. How do I know you say something like that? Should I stick around a bit longer? Of course, why the heck not? Would it be fun if I just hung out and watched the club for a while? You got no objections for me. In fact, you came along at the perfect time. I was just about to test my short distance swimming speeds. Do you think you can recall my times? Sure, I can do that. Cool. That took you 22.24 seconds. Well, just a so-so time. So-so, you tore across the pool. I can't tell whether that's like really fast or... I don't know. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were part fish. I mean, how many meters is this pool? Let's not go overboard. If I'm a fish, my father is a dolphin. In fact, he could probably outswim one. Maybe, but he's the Radiant Blade Master. His swimming prowess doesn't make yours any less amazing. No kidding, I could hardly take my eyes off of her while she was in the water. Is there a reason you're staring at me? Oh, no, don't mind me. Hahaha. I think swimming is a specialty of yours then. Yeah, perhaps more habit than specialty. The Guam is located alongside a lake, and I used to swim there in the winter to train. I mean, aren't there like sea monsters lurking around there? I don't know. Seems that doing so has slightly improved my swimming in general. I don't know if the word slightly applies here. Given your upbringing, I initially assumed that you joined a more combat-oriented club. But I see now that even swimming can contribute to your training. That's the hope. My father once told me, there are things about this world we can only learn by stepping outside of its shadow. I had every intention to put those words into practice upon entering this academy. Dedication to the sword doesn't surprise me, the way it influenced so much of your life since very young. And I guess swimming can also train your muscles, right? And if you have like stronger muscles, you can swing the sword like better, I guess. To be honest, I'm a bit jealous. There's no need for that. You have your sword, you can do the same. I guess you're right. Forgot I said anything. I might see. Regardless, thank you for timing me. It seems I'll have to train even harder from here on out. Best of luck, I know you can do it. Alright. That was a beautiful moment. Well, now engineering building. Sup, bro? Hey there, good to see you. Oh, you're the person who was with President Towa when I first arrived at the academy. You've got a good memory. I mean, that's only like 2 weeks ago. I'm George Gnome, second year class 3. I'm also head of the engineering club. You're Win Schwarzer from class 7, right? Nice to meet you. Likewise. Towa told me that you're helping out the student council. You've probably got a lot to learn about the academy since you've just enrolled, but good luck with everything. Thank you very much. but I am curious. This is the engineering building, isn't it? With all the machines and equipment around here, it certainly fits the bill. Yeah, you can basically think of this as the Academy's very own oatmeal factory. The engineering club's been in charge of maintaining oatmeals here for a long time now. Well, that's pretty impressive. I assume you repaired all of the stuff you wanted me to deliver for this request too. That's right, I handled the stuff here at the engineering club too. I usually deliver them myself, but I'm a little too busy this month. Can I ask you to do it for me? Of course. So what do I need to know? Awesome, okay, here's the rundown. As you know, I need you to deliver 3 Ober products for me. First up is this Ober scale, which I need delivered to the cooking club. The club meets in the home economics room on the 2nd floor of the main building. Give it to the head of the club, Nicholas. Nicholas from the cooking club, home economics room. Okay, got it. Next to our boy in town. So you take requests from people outside the academy too. Yeah, there was so much talk about the club that I started getting requests from people in Twista too. There's no reason for me to refuse them, so I do as much as I can to help them out. It certainly explains how you end up so busy. Sure does. Second delivery I need you to make is this antique Ober lamp. So I was going to make at a pawn shop. Oh, that unfriendly guy. Find it in the southeast part of the Central Shopping District. It's kind of out of the way, so keep an eye out. An antique Ober lamp for the pawn shop, understood. Last but not least, final item I need to deliver is this Ober wristwatch. This one's going to Michael over at Radio Twista. Radio Twista is in the southwest of the Central Shopping District. Just like that receptionist know why you're there and she'll call Michael out for you. An Ober wristwatch for Michael from Radio Twista, ask the receptionist. Well, I can do that. And that's everything. Let me give you the items themselves. I'll be sure to be careful. It's not going to be easy carrying off this around, but I'm sure you'll manage. Just be sure to report back to me when you're done. Of course, I'll get started right away. I mean, there's actually quite a lot of things to do. 2 destinations would be more fair, right? Wait, wrong location. Main building, right? I think. Home economics. Okay, that one. Hey there, you wouldn't happen to be here to join the cooking club, would you? Hardly. Not exactly. The engineering club asked me to deliver something for them. This is what you've been waiting on. Yep, that's the Ober scale I asked George to fix, alright. Don't know how he works so fast. I'd really be lost without him. George many talents aside, I didn't even know tools like this existed. Pretty impressive, isn't it? This can provide more accurate and minuscule measurements than any analog scale. If you put a container full of ingredients on there, it'll even subtract the container's weight for you. It's handy. I believe it. You don't have an interest in cooking by any chance, do you? I haven't given it much thought, to be honest, but I am kind of curious. I'll be cooking for myself from now on anyway, right? You'll be surprised at how many students here come. Here's the thing, the cafeteria might be cheap, but it still costs more mirror than making it yourself would. Have you even tried to cook anything yet? Not yet, I don't even know where to start. I mean, you can at least boil water and cook eggs, right? Which means you're as virgin as my olive oil. I didn't remember that line, what the heck. If you want to start cooking, I recommend you start cooking. Just make something, doesn't matter what. Tell you what, I'll even give you this to get you started. And to top it off, here's a really easy recipe to get started on. It's so easy, I've got all the ingredients you need right here, help yourself. Thank you very much. This recipe book seems like it'll be a helpful companion, but are you sure I can have it? Haha, sure, we've got tons of them. If it sparks a fire for cooking in your heart, it'll all be worth it. Or I can just beside them to get more mirror, right? Got it, I'll be sure to get some use out of it then. Well, thanks again for bringing me my oboe skill. And pass my thanks on to George for fixing it too. Will do. Or just don't be lazy and go to George yourself to say thanks. But whatever. Now town. I also want to buy more accessories for Gaius. Okay, let's start with the... Let's buy the accessories first. They sell it here, right? Oh, it's not this one. Wait. Was it a pawn shop? Well, I have business here as well, so... Have you got some business here, kid? Or are you just window shopping? Maybe both. I do actually. I'm here to give you something from the engineering club. Oh, George fixed that thing already. We'll hand it over already, will ya? Right. I mean, be patient, old man. The kid does nice work. I swear, why does being a pawnbroker have to be such a pain sometimes? Who have thought an item break right after I paid for it? Haha, that's pretty a nasty surprise. You got a lot of students in here out of sheer curiosity. Very few, sure. Why are you looking for some money? I don't lend money to kids. You kids can think of this place as an exchange shop. So like items for items. Oh yeah, I think I got something in a while back that a kid like you like. It's yours as a way of saying thanks for the delivery. Late, is this a card game or something? Seems that way, some good for nothing second year brought it in. Can't say I've ever bothered to play. You can give it a try, or don't, or burn it, for all I care, I didn't pay for it. Thanks, that's really nice of you. Let me just burn it then. I have this strange feeling that he just gave me this because he didn't have anywhere to put it. But oh well. Oh yeah, another thing, my shop's got the finest selection of couriers in all of Twista. Of couriers? What does that even mean? If you don't say anything you like, come back later. I change up the goods sometimes. When? When I feel like it. This guy can be a comedian. Anyway, see ya. Thanks for the delivery and enjoy the playing cards or whatever. Anytime. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot. Couriers is basically items I already sold, right? Okay then. Where do I buy the accessories again? Bookstore, I guess. Welcome. Look, we've got some solid books for students lined up here. Keeping up while in class, mate? I hope you are, cause being a student is all about getting your head in the books. Can't say much there, cause I'll be focusing on working inside yours. Can't tell what accent is that. Where is the accessories? I forgot. Oh gosh. Let me sell this actually. How do I even forgot? That's weird. It's not here, right? Well, whatever, let's just go to the Radio Twister. There you go. Welcome to Radio Twister. How can I help you today? Is there someone named Michael here? I've got a delivery from the engineering club and ideally I'd like to take it to him directly. As a matter of fact, we do have a Michael here. Let me call him for you. You can wait on the sofa over there if you like. Sorry to keep you waiting. You say you've got a delivery from the engineering club for me. I do indeed. Here it is. Wow, he really did fix it up. This is some pro level work. We're setting up a new show tonight, so I was feeling all nervous without a quick way to check the time. This will be just fine now though. I can imagine that will be pretty intense. Well, you know, it starts at 9 tonight, and if things work out, Radio Twister's guaranteed to see a pretty big increase in popularity. Which will mean I'll be one step closer to achieving my dream of... I'm sorry about that, I shouldn't be getting all excited like that and boring you with my life story. Not at all, I'm of the opinion that being passionate about what you do is a good thing. This tells pretty much my entire life at this point really. If you want to make me feel more alive, tune in to the show tonight. You bet. I wouldn't if I have an Uber radio. But we gotta head back, our sound producer's in there waiting for me. Normally I treat you to some tea or something, but today's a really busy day. But George, thanks for fixing my watch when you got back. Of course. Good luck with tonight's show. Alright, that's the last item delivered. I should go tell George. Okay then. Here I come, George. Oh hey, it seems like you're done with those deliveries. All 3 of them. Nice work. So now that you finished delivering those, what did you think of the places you delivered them to? Well, they're certainly all unique. None of them are places I normally go either. I might have wandered into the home economics from room eventually, but not the pawn shop or the radio station. Yeah, I don't think most students would. The pawn shop in particular is kind of hard to find too. That's true. When I first though I have a general idea of where most of the main places in Twister are thanks to this. It almost feels like this request benefit me more than it did you. Well, that's nice to hear. You spoke to Michael while you were at Radio Twister too, didn't you? He'll tell you anything about the new show they're starting up. He did. It starts at 9 PM tonight, doesn't it? I figured he mentioned that. He's thrilled about the show and that enthusiasm is infectious. How about you? Are you planning on tuning in? I'd love to, but I don't have an Uber radio. In that case, here is all yours. Why, thank you. Wait, really? It's the latest model too, same one I've got. You helped me out big time today, so it only seems right to pay you back. Are you sure? Of course, I brought it for research purposes, but I never really found a chance to make any use of it. It'd be a waste to just leave it here collecting dust, so I'd be thrilled if you actually got some use out of it. Well, I prefer Mira, but okay. If that's the case, thank you very much. You're welcome. Oh yeah, there's something I'd like you to tell the rest of Class 7 for me. Oh. Dr. Sarah came to me with a request the other day. Long story short, she left me in charge of doing maintenance on all of your Arcus units. No kidding. Like I said, the engineering club's basically Toast Obo factory, so yeah. And of course, I'm pretty interested in your Arcus units myself. So if you need help with anything Arcus related, just come visit me here and I'll sort it out. Good to know. Follow me first by adding to your workload, but it's a relief to hear that you'll be the one in charge of this stuff. That's quite a compliment. Alright, I also meant to ask, you know about Sapphire Masters, right? You mean the stuff that monsters sometimes drop with regular Sapphire? Exactly. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you how handy regular Sapphire can be. Sapphire Masters have tons of impurities, so they've never received much attention. But recently, someone discovered a way to efficiently extract Sapphire from them. Is that so? And so, thanks to that, most shops are willing to take them off your hands at a decent price nowadays. There's no point in holding on to them, so go ahead and sell them if you find any. Little extra money never hurt anyone. I totally agree with that. Sounds like a good deal to me, will do. Then just about talk out for the day. Thanks again for all your help. Here's hoping we can keep exchanging flavors. Ditto will be counting on you. Alright, let's see whether we can do anything about the weapons first of all. We can, that's good. I only got one new material, so let's just open the quartz slot, I guess, for now. 2 for Ween. 1 for Gaius. Yeah, that's all I can do for now. Maybe I can buy some quartz as well. Let's see. Attack might be useful. And this one. Alright. That should do. Wait, this one might be useful actually. Let me just sell some stuff then. I need as much as Sapphire as possible. So let's sell tier and exchange this. Wait, no, actually, I don't want to waste Sapphire, so it's better if I sell the Zerum powder. I don't want to rely on this powder. Okay, let's buy this. And give it to... Elliot. There you go. Dude, that was a lot of work. I'm exhausted. Feels good though, kind of fulfilling. But now that I think about it, Judge might have made that request specifically for my sake. I feel like I know a lot more about Trista and the Academy now that I'm done. Who's that? If she's hanging around here, she must be a member of the engineering club, right? That big thing next to her wasn't there before either. What would it be? I don't know, a cow? Well, it doesn't matter now. I've got another request to finish. Well, I can at least say hi to her. Yeah, but does it? Now all I've gotta do is report back to George. So she does know George after all. Let's see whether I can buy some stuffs here. Alright, let's buy. Three more of these. One EP torch. And this one. Where do I buy accessories? I legit forgot. Let me find it real quick. I need guys to wear them as well. Is it actually in the boutique? Oh yeah, it is. Wow. What should I sell here? Maybe this one. Okay, let's buy. Let's give this to Elliot. Give this one to Gaius, I guess. I don't have enough money, so this will do for now. Principal, here I come. Oh ho! That wouldn't happen to be a recipe book you've got there, would it? It is. Someone gave it to me earlier. Why do you ask? Perfect. Simply perfect. I've just begun conducting some food-related research, you see. It just so happens that I've been on the lookout for someone who could assist me with it. So did you say research? I did indeed. It's related to geography, actually. I'm in the midst of gathering a variety of, well, perhaps we should call them peculiar dishes. But is it delicious though? Their eyes, why? All over the world, every dish people cook has a deep history behind it. I'm interested in the history hiding behind the cuisine that we might see as bizarre or unappetizing. It's no fun to just read about food. I want to sample the dishes as I research their history and purpose. I see, that's certainly a unique field of study. Oh please, there's no need for flattery, Reed. Here's one of those people. Very well, consider this a standing order. Come straight to me if you happen to stumble onto any new peculiar dishes. Hey, I'm looking forward to what sorts of dishes you'll bring my way. He didn't even give me a chance to say no. Oh well, might as well help him out. All it could hurt is his stomach. I mean, there are some delicious peculiar dishes out there, right? Just because it's Twitch doesn't mean it's like it tastes bad. Here's your permission slip. I'm really sorry I made you wait so long. Hey, oh, it's no problem at all. I'll be making my way to the church now. Take care. What's up, man? Excuse me, principal. I'm Reinforcer of Class 7. Good. I've been waiting for you. He looks even bigger up close than he did at the entrance ceremony. He must be what? Towards tall? Toa tells me you've accepted my request. Truly appreciate you taking time out of your free day to assist me in this. What's towards tall? Like how many centimeters is that? It's no problem at all, sir. So you're looking for someone to further investigate the underground area of the old schoolhouse? Precisely, and I couldn't have found a better man for the job, considering your class was down there so recently. Incidentally, it was Sarah who insisted on making use of that trap door, not me. I probably should have tried to stop her. However, please do accept my apologies. Oh, not at all, sir. You have no reason to apologize. I kind of already figured she was behind it anyway. I mean, it stands to reason. Getting back to the matter at hand, there are a number of interesting stories regarding that old schoolhouse. That gargoyle you fought is just a drop in the bucket or two. Now that you mention it, I did get a distinct impression while fighting it that it was no ordinary monster. It was almost as if it weren't a monster at all, but a demon. Perhaps the word fiend might fit. In our experience, if left alone, it will always regenerate to its original statue form eventually. Really? Yes, and as a result, the area has long been used by residents in times of strength. In the past year, many strange alterations have begun occurring there. I've received reports ranging from doors appearing out of nowhere to strange and eerie voices from the darkness. That seems creepy, I see. So you'd like me to go and investigate whether there's any truth to this report then? If possible, yes. Specifically, I would like you to walk through the underground area and check for any significant changes since last month. A task for which you are uniquely qualified, given your prior experience down there. I suppose that is true, and I'd be happy to undertake this mission. Though if that gargoyle has regenerated, things could get a little tricky. If that turns out to be the case, I would have no objection at all to you turning back. I should also stress that I'm making this request to Class 7 as a whole. By all means, do ask your classmates for assistance. I'm certainly not expecting you to go it alone. Oh, understood. I'll do just that. Splendid. I believe you'll be needing this then. There's a key to the front door of the old schoolhouse. I thought he's giving me money. Oh man. It's like you'll be needing this money to upgrade your equipment or stuff. Best of luck to you and please be safe. Thank you, sir. Well, okay then. Let's just get this over with. Front doors are locked. Once I start exploring this old schoolhouse, I get a feeling I won't have any time left to do anything else today. So before I go in, I should check and make sure I've taken care of everything else on my to-do list. I'm pretty sure it's all cleared. There we go. I wonder if anyone else might be interested in exploring this place with me. I should try calling them. Yeah, only Elliot and Gaius is available at this point of the game. can't believe we're coming back in here again. With the same outfit as well nonetheless. I really don't think this is a good idea. Well, that's because it probably isn't. And neither of us would blame you one bit if you turn back. It's not too late. Win is just assuming that guys will come along. No, thanks, I'll come with you. We've got that practical exam next week after all. I need to familiarize myself with this overstaff as much as possible before that. Besides, if I turn back, I just wind up worrying myself sick about the two of you. Well, that's very kind, thank you. There are only 3 of us there, so we'll each need to watch the others' backs and proceed with caution. And the ground area should be just through the main door, correct? Yeah, that should take us right to the room where we fought that stone gargoyle. Best to go that way rather than falling through the trap door again. No arguments here. I really hope that thing hasn't regenerated yet. I sure hope so as well. But you never know, right? Whoa. Well, at least that monster isn't here anymore from the looks of it. It doesn't look like we've got any more creepy statues ready to come to life either. Wait. Did it always look like this in here? A bit too late, Elliot. No. This room's definitely smaller than it was the last time we were here. How? I'd say it's about half the size, maybe even less. And there are things present that weren't here previously. Like that door and those lamps, maybe? I don't remember there being a door there last time. I don't remember there being one either, but at this point I'm not sure what to believe anymore. Maybe you guys are hallucinating. Strange though, maybe we should go and get a closer look at it. This is essentially why we came after all. Yeah, let's take a look at those. But anyway guys, that will be enough for this episode. Thank you for stopping by and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.